What is going on, coin traders? How's it going? Thanks for joining me for the show. Looking at ICP Internet Computer really quick, did make a tweet just a little bit ago here over on Twitter or X about this potential breakout setup right now. So just want to do a quick little video update on this, what we need to see, kind of why, and then also what we can expect from it here. Now, if you're not currently following me here over on Twitter or X, go ahead and drop me a follow at coin_trades is the handle. Looking forward to chatting with everyone over there and staying updated on all this crypto space. So right now, do have several trend lines drawn on the screen. Most notably, we have been tracking this longer-term falling wedge pattern, which typically is a bullish continuation pattern, and we do expect a little bit of a bullish breakout from it. Now, in addition, we also have this trend line, and it's actually sort of a falling trend line. It's not a perfect horizontal price level just yet. So, as you can see, we flipped it as resistance, held it as big support when we did have our initial rally, big point of resistance before popping to our current trend high, which right now current trend high is $11.90, so just shy of that $12 mark here. So right now, do you want to go ahead and zoom in on this current hourly setup because we have a very nice breakout from this falling wedge, but we don't really have that much volume to confirm. Also, we are getting stuck up now at this resistance point in between these exponential moving averages on this 1 hour chart. So as you can see, we have been holding it as big point of resistance this whole way down. So we know that we're right now running up against a very big trendline resistance as well as exponential moving average resistance. Probably might get stuck up, but when we see breakouts like this, we typically want to see a run up, pull back, see a back test, and then follow through for a confirmation. That's what does change the trend and confirms a very nice, strong breakout. If we just have a continuous breakout with no follow through and no back test, typically what we often see is a flush and then a complete reversal back down to the downside here. So that's why if we want to see a strong breakout with a lot of follow through, need to see a back test, finally breaking through this trend line, hopefully back testing that as support as well, and then being on our way to the upside. Now from current prices, which right around 904, 905, then we are looking at up to the trend high, about a 31% gain. And from the bottom here of this wedge, looking at almost a 40% gain. So still potential for a lot of upside here. Now go ahead and flip over into the 4 hour chart because do want to look at how we have defended against this 50 period exponential moving average. So even zooming out, our last back test confirmed nicely just under, but basically right around this 50 period EMA before finally rallying to the upside and seeing our next big leg up. So in the current move right now, we are experiencing that butt up overhead. Also aligning with this price level is going to be both the 26 and, or I'm sorry, the 12 and the 26 EMAs as well. So currently right now we're looking at the 12 being at 910 and the 26 being at 915. So we have gotten a little bit of that bearish cross, which actually hasn't happened yet since we have had this move from the bottom when we were looking basically ever since the end of November. So first time we have seen that, but if we can actually see a little bit of that follow through to the upside, that'll actually reverse and we'll be back in a bullish formation once again. The big thing is just hopefully maintaining this, not having a cross below the 50 period EMA. So again, very nice downside support from this wedge along with this nice little exponential moving average holding support now. So we do need to see it break on top of that point. If we want to go ahead and look at a price level for previous support and now resistance on this 4 hour, we are looking pretty much right around the 922.8 level. So as we can see for the close, big point of closing support here, big point of closing support, and then looking left previously, big point of resistance as well. So another big relevant line. So plenty of resistance to the upside, especially after these last 4 hour candles. We're unable to break a close on top of the $9 level. So if on the current candle, which is less than an hour, about 40 minutes now until the close on this 4 hour, if we can maintain that, then that'll be a very nice bullish close on top of this 897.8 level. Flipping over shorter term now into the 15-minute chart and just want to talk about the RSI Relative Strength Index. Did see extremely oversold conditions on this move when we bounced pretty much right above this price level line. And it's the more or less sideways trend line here that slopes slightly down, not necessarily the wedge trend line. But ever since, we have been seeing a little bit of bullish divergence here with higher lows on this RSI, yet meanwhile lower lows in the close on this 15-minute chart. So we do have a little bit of sign of strength, so it makes sense that right now we're seeing a little bit more of this breakout. And so that's why we are expecting a little bit more on that upside direction at this point. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, though. We're just walking you through some analysis on the current setup and the current chart. Over here into the 12-hour chart, couple things big to note. Falling, decreasing selling pressure as we do pull back, also bouncing right around this 12-period EMA on this 12-hour chart. As you can see, that was a big point of support prior to hitting our current trend high. So when we do get this much of an air gap, we typically expect to pull back and find support on the 12-period first. And then if we do fail to make a new high, then we will look to retrace and actually hold defense against the 26. More or less, though, plenty of fun things to be looking at as we do approach the end of the week and the weekend. So do let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comments sections below, and also whether or not you enjoyed this type of shorter format and update as well for ICP and all of crypto. So yeah, with that actually is going to go ahead and wrap up this quick little update on the current short-term setup right now for Internet Computer. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe if you have not done so just yet, as well as drop me a follow over on Twitter or X at @coin_trades. Do appreciate all the continuous love and support. As always, it means so much. Stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you back in the next video.